My grandmother didn't believe in ordinary wills. When she passed, the attorney didn't hand us papers. He handed us a key. For the estate, he said. First one to make it out wins everything. For 2 years, Grandma Marisol had been rebuilding the old storm cellar behind her farmhouse in Briar Glen. She told everyone it was a project. No one was allowed inside. She'd been an architect. Strategy games were her love language. The second the lawyer finished talking, my cousins, Derek, Noel, and Tristan, bolted for the backyard. They'd barely shown up for birthdays. I had dinner with Grandma every Thursday. They didn't notice that part. They never did. The cellar door slammed shut behind us automatically. Locks slid into place. Lights flickered on. The space looked like something out of a spy movie. Rotating walls, coded safes, chalkboards covered in riddles, antique radios wired into control panels. Derek instantly took charge. Everyone stopped talking. We need a system. Noel hovered beside him. Tristan started opening drawers at random. No one asked what I thought. That was fine. Grandma always told me I had the rarest skill in the room. You pay attention, she'd say. Most people don't. The first challenge took nearly 3 hours. A massive mechanical clock that wouldn't tick forward until its gears were aligned correctly. Derek solved it. When the clock chimed, a compartment opened revealing a single engraved word. Steadfast. They cheered like they'd won a championship. I stared at the word. The second task was quicker. A bookshelf filled with titles arranged in no obvious order. Noel realized the spines formed a sentence if aligned properly. Another hidden drawer slid open. Inside, consideration. More celebration. Still, they didn't see it. By hour 5, exhaustion set in. The third puzzle was brutal. A web of colored wires connected to switches that reset every few minutes. Tristan swore Derek had crossed 2 lines. Noel accused Tristan of skipping steps. Derek blamed both of them for slowing him down. Their voices filled the cellar. I leaned against the wall and replayed the 2 words in my head. Steadfast, consideration. They weren't random. They were Grandma's mantras. Stand firm, she'd tell me when I struggled with school. Lead with consideration, she'd remind me whenever I complained about someone. And there was always a third thing she said. Every single visit. Observe first. That was it. Observe. While they argued, I studied the wire board. The pattern wasn't about color. It was about pause. Each reset happened exactly 30 seconds after someone touched a switch. It wanted us to wait, and no one flipped anything for a full minute. A final steel door unlocked across the room. They rushed it. A digital panel glowed beside the frame. 6-character password required. Derek typed her birth year. Access denied. Noel tried farmer. Denied. Tristan entered estate. Denied. They started shouting guesses over each other. Inheritance. Victory. Success. Nothing worked. They had solved every mechanism, but missed the meaning. Steadfast. Consideration. Observe. 3 principles. But beneath all of them was the word she used more than any other. The word stitched into every letter she ever sent me. The word embroidered on the throw pillow in her living room. I stepped forward quietly. They didn't even realize I'd moved. I entered 6 letters. UNITY. The lock buzzed. The door swung open. Silence swallowed the cellar. Inside the final room sat a small wooden desk and a single envelope with my name written in Grandma's looping script. My hands trembled as I opened it. If you're holding this, it read, you understood. This wasn't about cleverness. It was about character, steadfastness, consideration, observation, but most of all unity. I repeated it every time you came to see me, because family only works when it stands together. I swallowed. There was one final line. The answer was always in the room, with the one who kept showing up. I looked back at my cousins. No one argued. Derek stared at the floor. Noel wiped her cheeks. Tristan didn't say a word. They understood. The next month, the deed transferred into my name. Sometimes I go down into that cellar and turn the lights on just to look at it all. The puzzles, the wires, the silent clock. Grandma used to say, a real challenge doesn't test your mind. It reveals your heart. She was right.